This video has been brought to you by Dynamic Interactive. This video demonstrates how to create a schedule to an existing campaign. First, we go to the top where it says Setup, and you click on Campaign, and go ahead and find the campaign that you want to use. In this example, we will go ahead and use this sample campaign -1. Go to the top where it says Add Schedule, and here you will go ahead and put in the start and end times. Now, a couple things to know about the start and end times here in the schedule entry is that it's by default in Pacific time, and it's done in military time. So if you notice here, if you look to the right, you can see the different breakdowns of the different time zones. 8 o'clock being 9 in Mountain, 10 in Central, 11 in Eastern. So adjust your times accordingly here. Priority is left at 5 normal. Dial rate type. Now this is a press 1 campaign, so I will do max channels per agent. What max channels per agent does is that once the maximum amount of people are on the phone, say if I have 3 agents on the phone, which I will do that now. If I have 3 agents on the phone and they're all on the phone, the system actually stops dialing, so you don't waste any minutes or leads. So that's kind of a neat feature our dialer has. Now if you wanted the system to just keep going without stopping at the maximum amount of agents, you just put max channels, and at all times you will be dialing. Say if you put a dial rate amount of 50, it means that at all times you'll be dialing a dial rate amount of 50 for 3 agents non-stop. So I will do max channels per agent, and again this means dial rate amount, how fast you're dialing, how many channels the system is dialing. It's not 50 channels per minute, it's actually 50 channels at all times. So that's how the dial rate amount works. And again, I have 3 agents, and my phone list is I'm not too sure how big my phone list. I think I have somewhere close to about 800,000, maybe more. I'm not too sure. So I will go ahead and put 1 million just to be on the safe side. If I put it too low and my list is a lot bigger, it's going to hit a capacity, and I'll stop dialing at a number much lower than my actual list is. Redial. I do want the system to redial, and I want it to redial twice. Redial delay. I want it to redial every 30 minutes is fine. What this means is that after the first initial call, if the number is still either busy or nobody answered, it's going to redial again in 30 minutes. If the person is still busy in 30 minutes, it's going to dial another attempt 30 minutes later, so a total of 3 dials to a number. And if it's still busy after the 3rd try, then it's just going to move on and just leave that number alone. So redial filter, I wanted to call back the busies, no answers, and problems. Now we're leaving answering machine messages, so there's no need for that. Repeat. I want this schedule to repeat on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Fridays only. Every other day I'm not going to dial. So that means whenever I come in on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Fridays, I will see my schedule up here in the summary statistics page. Recalculate phone entries, leave that as is. Active. Now I do want to start my campaign manually, so I will uncheck active. This allows me, unchecking active allows me to manually start and stop my campaigns whenever I want. No matter what times I may have set it to, I can still manually start and stop. So I will go ahead and click save, and I will go back to the top, reports, summary stats in minutes, and because I just created this campaign, it needs time to process, so I will go ahead and click search. And as you can see here, this long blue line across my screen is my schedule. So that is how you create a schedule to an existing campaign. This video has been brought to you by Dynamic Interactive.